Yo, Mom, we got a box.
What do we get?
I don't know, some Green Chef thing.
Oh, y'all are gonna like this, y'all. I've never used Green Chef before, but I've seen and heard good things.
Whoa, what do we get?
Food! It's a keto box of really yummy food.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, remember how we did that box on vacation of the HelloFresh food? Well, I found out that this brand, Green Chef, has keto food. So this is stuff that I think y'all are still gonna like, but I can eat. So let's see what we got. Togarashi shrimp stir fry. Ooh. Lemon basil caper pork.
We love pork.
We love lemon and capers.
And pork.
And pork. And blackened barramundi with Dijonnaise.
Barramundi?
Barramundi is a fish.
It's a fish.
So look at these three. Which one do you think? We're going to make them all. I just got 2 servings in each one, so we're going to make all of them and just eat them for dinner.
Just
That's our
we did last
plan.
time.
We get a little taster that way and see what we like. So, which one sounds the best to you? What do you think you're going to like?
We all want the shrimp.
I like the sound of the shrimp one.
Everybody thinks that the shrimp is looking really, really good. I'm excited about the barramundi because I have never had that kind of fish in my life.
That is.
I have no idea.
Sounds like a made-up word.
And then the lemon basil caper pork, I thought that sounded pretty safe. Like, I know everybody's gonna like it. I know people like lemon and capers. I know they like pork in this house. So this one's playing it safe. The barramundi is our little adventurous thing that I probably would never have bought on my own, so I'm excited about. And then I've never had togarashi shrimp either, but I know we like shrimp, so I think it's gonna be good. Hey y'all, hey, Erica with TimetoShrink. We have a really fun Sunday set up, our Sunday meal prep today, because we got this fun Green Chef stuff, and I love when we get to try new foods, especially stuff that I might not necessarily buy on my own. All 3 of these actually are things I've never actually made. So this is not sponsored in any way. I want to say that they do not know that I exist. Green Chef has no clue who I am, but I found out they did keto food, and so I just wanted to try it, to know what we think of it. We had so much fun the last time that we got one of these boxes in the mail, but that company did not do keto type food. So I'm super excited to try it out. We'll see what we think, and then if we really, really like it, maybe I'll reach out to them and see if they'll work with me. Anyways, so we're gonna make these 3 meals. I'm also gonna go ahead and make some sausage, like a sheet pan meal with sausage and roasted garlic. A sheet pan meal with sausage and roasted cauliflower, just so we'll have another meal prepped. I was also gonna make one of my egg casseroles. I went to get my stuff out. I have 0 eggs, y'all. How did I not notice I was completely out of eggs? Luckily, these come with everything you need because I know there's eggs in some of these baskets. Anyways, I'm gonna start with the pork because it's gonna be the most forgiving. So we're gonna make it first, and then we'll go into the fish and then into the shrimp. Because they're dishes I've never made before, I'm gonna make them start to finish, y'all. I'm not gonna make all 3 at one time like I normally would on a food prep night. So first we're gonna do this lemon basil caper pork. So I do love how they have pictures on the back and they show you exactly what to do. So it says prep the veggies, preheat the oven to 375. Jackson, preheat the oven to 375. And then we're gonna prep the veggies, and then we shall season the pork and go on from there. It looks like it's gonna take about 35 minutes is what they're saying. So 550, let's see if we can do this in 35 minutes. What?
You can do it in under 35.
We shall see.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 35 minutes.
So here's our sauce. It's already made. This is one of the cool things about these is that they send you with like an already made sauce, so you don't have to make it yourself. Got some cauliflower, a little bit of bell pepper, some nuts, our seasoning mix, cheese, and a very baby little red onion. to take your porks, put your seasoning on it, and add a little bit of oil, cooking oil. So we're gonna get this pork seasoned on all sides. It says that it is a paprika and orange spice blend. So there's that. I'm gonna wash my hands and then we'll keep going. So I put a couple tablespoons of avocado oil over a high heat. I'm letting this warm up a little bit and then we're gonna sear our pork. Okay, y'all, the directions for this was to sear it on both sides which, yeah, I get that. So we're gonna flip it real quick. But then it wants me to put it in the oven and then get a whole nother pan out to saute my vegetables. I feel like I should just roast my vegetables with the pork. So that's what we're gonna do, y'all. We are gonna adapt a little bit. So I'm gonna add some more oil and I'm gonna dump my cauliflower and my peppers and my onions. I put them in this same bowl where all that seasoning was because I don't want to lose that seasoning. So we're just gonna dump this all in here around the pork. I'm gonna let it finish searing off and let these veggies sear just a little bit, and then we're gonna put this whole thing in the oven. Almonds are going in. I'm just gonna use my utensil here and kind of get these coated in the oil. Oops, throwing some overboard, man overboard. All right, go into the oven.
Want your big game day to look like this, but your snacks make you feel like this?
Well, I got the product for you. My Southern Keto Kitchen, a cookbook full of all the recipes you could ever want for your big game day. We have jalapeno poppers, chicken nuggets, and spinach artichoke dip, along with 50 other recipes that you could make. Go to mysouthernketokitchen.com to get your copy today.
Going in the oven, y'all. I'm gonna put it at the top because that's where my heat element is. There we go. That's in the oven. Hey Siri, set the timer for 8 minutes. And I'm gonna clean this up, y'all. Move this to the side, and I'm gonna start prepping for the next one. Let's just keep it rolling along. I think we're gonna beat the 35-minute time, y'all. Okay, I was gonna go ahead and make my sheet pan meal at the same time since that's in at 375. I'm gonna put the sausage and cauliflower in. This is one of my favorite bags of cauliflower from Trader Joe's, y'all. This organic rainbow. And I just cut it open, and I am really upset. Look at all of that freezer burn, y'all. I'm gonna try and grab another package and see if it's better. I don't think that's worth cooking. It's completely waterlogged. I'm really sad. Trash can.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Let's see, let's do some Brussels sprouts and
That stuff's been in there forever.
broccoli. Okay, improvise. We are going to do some Brussels sprouts and some broccoli. It doesn't matter when you're making these sheet pan meals. Any kind of veggies that you can roast that you want to roast. So I'm taking my sausage. You can do any kind of sausage. This could be Italian, this could be bratwurst. I'm gonna take my frozen veggies. You could do this with fresh veggies too. I'm just gonna dump them on the sheet. Let's see. Obviously some of these have been in the freezer for a while. These are, oh my gosh. Y'all, don't leave your veggies in the refrigerator for an indefinite amount of time because look at the, y'all, I'm serious. Can you see all of the ice on my sheet pan?
They'd cancel school for that much ice.
Yeah, we don't do ice in South Carolina. Okay, y'all, I'm literally gonna use my hands and take the ice off and just make it. It's either gonna work or it's not, but at least the sausage will be fine. I'm using Keto Chop House. This is from Fresh Jack's. Keto Chop House is one of our favorites, but you can use whatever you want. I'm gonna toss it with a little bit of avocado oil. And then I'm just gonna let this go to town, and it's gonna take a little while to cook, probably 25 minutes or so. So while we're moving on to everything else, we're gonna let this cook. We shall see what happens. I usually go through veggies way faster than that, but they had gotten left in the outside freezer, y'all, so they just like kind of got pushed to the back. Oh, it's the end of our January no spin challenge, so what can I say, y'all? Going in. Next up is the togarashi shrimp stir fry. Am I saying that right? Togarashi? I think that's right. Okay, so let's get our stuff going for this. It says, prep your veggies, and then we're going to prep and season shrimp, and then so this is like a stir fry thing. I don't have a wok. I used to have a wok before the fire. We never repurchased. So I think, I don't know. We're gonna find something to make that in. So we've got roasted red onions. We've got, what is this? Kale maybe? Thinly sliced broccoli. All right, it says broccoli, but this is not broccoli. Okay, maybe sometimes they replace vegetables? I don't know. We got collard greens instead of broccoli. So we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. Y'all, when one is making 3 meals at a time that they've never made before, one should read the package. The reason why the ingredients are different is because this is not the togarashi shrimp. This is the barramundi. So, I'm gonna put the stuff back in the barramundi bag because I did want to I wanted to make the barramundi first. Okay, we are
Going crazy.
We're going crazy. Okay, we're gonna make the blackened barramundi now, y'all. So, let me get my correct instructions. That would be helpful. Barramundi. Okay, is anybody watching the clock for me on the pork?
The timer just went off.
Oh, the timer went off. All right, let's check our pork, y'all. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes.
It said 8 to 12.
It said 8 to 12, we did 8, so we're gonna go for a couple more. Here is our barramundi. I am just drying it off. So we're supposed to just toast our nuts. So Caroline ate half of them, I think, but we're toasting the nuts we have left. And then we'll move these to the cutting board, and then in the pan beside it, we are going to start on our fish. If I was doing this myself, y'all, I probably would have just used one pan, but we're gonna do the way it says this time. Medium-high heat. This is avocado oil is what I'm using, and it said to go skin side up. So, here we go. I'm just doing some avocado oil, and I'm on like a medium heat. We had a little bit of a problem in that our collards were not, I don't know if it says everything was pre-washed. It did not tell me to wash my veggies, but the collards, once I chopped them up, looked quite dirty. So I threw the collards away because I don't know how I'm going to wash them now that they're completely chopped. So what I'm going to do is add some coleslaw. I happen to have some coleslaw in my, that I hadn't made yet that I was going to do in prep today. So we're going to use some of the coleslaw in place of the collards. Improvise, improvise, it shall work. Now, these are the roasted red peppers going in. Okay, is it running?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay, so it's a little bit trying with all the different heights. Look at us, aren't we cute? We're missing a family member because he won't get in front of the camera. So here's our pork. I just plated one plate, so everybody taste.
delicious.
It's a bunch of forks. It looks really good. I like the sauce.
Yeah, I quite enjoy the sauce. Pork tastes like, it tastes like pork. It's good.
A bit dry.
Be loud enough for them to hear you.
A bit dry.
Don't scream.
Oh,
I don't think it's dry at all.
I think it's good.
There's more
Good meal.
sauce and more cheese.
Well, there's more pork.
Maybe
There's
my
another
is
piece of
dry.
pork. I don't know. I didn't think it tasted dry.
This part's less dry.
I love this vegetable combination.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. All right. I've got barramundi going behind us here, so I'm going to go look at that. All right. Barramundi flipping time. Oh. Okay, it's sticking a little bit. Maybe I should not have flipped it yet. Added some coleslaw, y'all. Let's see if I can do this. Ha! Yay. Coleslaw instead of collards. It's going to work. We're going to make it work. Alright, this is sticking like crazy, y'all. I put a ton of oil down. Yeah. Here's my mess of fish. It's stuck like crazy. It's not going to be a pretty presentation. Y'all come try this one. This is our fish. This one doesn't look exactly like the picture. One, we had to use the coleslaw so it doesn't have the pretty green. Two, my skin side of the fish kind of stuck a little bit. But it looks like they put it skin side down presentation wise. So if I had flipped it, it would have looked more like this. Dive in, y'all.
Flaky. It's hot.
I'm excited just because I've never had barramundi before. What do we
Tastes
think?
really good.
Not my favorite.
I really like it.
I like some fish. I like raw
I like
fish
it.
better.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't love the coleslaw. I think that the veggie mixture probably would have been a lot better with the collards. But I wanted to try it, use it as a filler. So 2 down. We loved the pork. We like this. Is that how we're sounding?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. We're going to make some shrimp. I saved the best for last. Maybe. We'll see. That's what they think they're going to like the most. I think this looks like it's done. It did not brown like my typical veggies do because they were so much waterlogged. But it's kind of almost like we have steamed veggies, even though we roasted them, y'all. So we've got our broccoli and our Brussels sprouts and our pork, sausage, kielbasa. There, spit it out, Erica. So that's this, and I'm gonna just set this aside to cool, and we'll have this another night. It was just part of food prep today. All right, y'all, we're moving on to the last one. We're gonna do our Tagarashi shrimp stir fry. So basically, I'm just gonna get everything prepped real quick, and then this should throw together really fast, I feel sure. It says 30 minutes, but I'm thinking this is gonna be faster than that. We shall see. Alright, let's get going on this stir fry, y'all. I do not have a wok, so we're just going to use my big pan here. So, it says to use sesame oil, y'all. I do not use sesame oil over heat. I do not recommend it because it will become a trans fat if it gets hot. Like if it gets too hot. And so we are going to use avocado oil. There goes some avocado oil. And then we are going to toss in our veggies. So this is our daikon radish and our red onion, and then in is going our broccoli. Just gonna toss to coat, stir to coat, whatever. Alright, I season with salt and pepper, and one thing that I've noticed is none of the 3 of these meals ask for garlic. I totally would put garlic in this, y'all. I'm debating adding some garlic. I added a little bit of cabbage to the pan, so we're gonna toss that. And then after a couple minutes, I am gonna go ahead and add some garlic. Going in with 2 cloves of garlic. Get that tossed around, and then the next thing we do is add in our sauce. So there is a organic mushroom amino sauce. We're gonna add that, and then you also add 1/4 cup of water to that. And then there is our little packet of saucy goodness. So we're gonna do what it says. We're gonna take all these veggies out and put them in a bowl, set them onto the side, and then we are going to make our shrimp.
I'll bet you.
Oh, top. Take the top off. Top off. Yes. Can she do it without breaking the yolk? Yay! Yes, look at that. All right, everybody come taste.
All right, it's getting late in the night. People are taking their showers and such, so they're off camera. But so far, so good. Give it a taste. Yeah, I like this one. It's good. This one's real good.
We were right about predicting
Tasty.
this one would be our favorite. This is good.
I still like the pork the most, but this would be number 2 for me. It's very good.
I think I like this one about as much as I like the pork.
Yeah. All right, y'all, that's gonna be meal prep for us this week. We made those sausages, we made these 3 meals, and we were gonna make eggs, but Erica didn't have any eggs. So, not making egg casserole.
Okay.
What?
This one's a lot more food than the others, I think.
It
I
is.
feel like
This
this
is-
is a lot more food.
This is
This is like
it is
a
a lot of food.
Stupid amount of
I
food.
do feel like there's more food. I feel like you could feed 3 people with this
Yeah.
easily, where the others were very much 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, you ready?
Oh dear.
You ready?
We're ready.
All right. What?
What are we doing?
I don't know. I was
Ready for kissing?
I was about to do my outro.
Yeah, we're doing mine. All right, you ready? Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
y'all.
Have a really blessed week, and come back here next Sunday for another meal prep.
Yeah, I was literally about to do my outro. Cheers.
That one's tasty.
Yeah, that tastes good.
I like 2 of them. The fish.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. You want to eat? Yeah. This is shrimp.